What's up, guys? Like I promised you in my last video, this is going to be the Copenhagen Black video. Um, this is going to be like a kind of, you probably see from the title, but let me throw a dip in, and I'm just going to get right to it. So, I'll do a quick review of this, though. I mean, this stuff's alright. I don't know if this is just this can, because the gas station I got it at was, I don't know, it's kind of a rundown gas station. They don't get new shit. I don't know, it's more fine than I think it should be. It's like, there's almost like powder mixed in with it. Smells alright. I mean, when, I've heard it called the bourbon dip, which is supposed to be like a bourbon type dip. When I first smelled it, that's exactly what I thought of, was like whiskey or bourbon. The smell is, I mean, if you're smelling it directly, if you're smelling from the outside of the can, it smells good. If you're smelling it from the inside of the can, it's a little overwhelming. Alright. Tastes, to me it just tastes like Copenhagen straight. But it's alright. Like I said in my last video, I'm never really found anything I like as much as wintergreen, so I keep going back to that. But anyway, in this video, I'm actually going to be doing a video response to a video by a guy called jacobthecannon. And I just came across this video called "Why Dip is Bad for You." I'm not going to lie to anybody and say that dip is not bad for you, because it would be idiotic to believe that. I'm not going to say there's not a chance you can cause cancer, because it would be stupid to believe that. I'm going to say that it's, not that likely that you're going to get cancer. If you take care of your teeth and you do everything you're supposed to do, dipping will not give you cancer, at least for a long time. But I do have a list of problems I found with this video, so before you guys watch this, go to search "Why Dip is Bad for You" by jacobthecannon and watch that video. Then come back, because you're going to understand what I'm talking about better. The first thing he really brings up is it turns your teeth yellow. Like I just said, if you take care of your teeth, you do everything you're supposed to, you'll be fine. Yeah, it can stain your teeth, but I've never met anybody who dips who has stained teeth, because they all brush their teeth. The second thing he hit on was that there's better things to be addicted to. And I was watching the video, and he said that, and I left myself thinking, what's better to be addicted to? The only thing better, quote-unquote better, to be addicted to than smoking tobacco or even cigarettes is drugs, as far as like bad things. I mean, I guess you could be addicted to food, but that's not good either. But in my opinion, there's nothing better to be addicted to than dip. It's one of the best things that I've ever found in my freaking life. But, I mean, yeah, you get addicted to it, but you can get addicted to anything. You can get addicted to NyQuil. You can get addicted to food. You can get addicted to sex, sleep. The only difference is it's a chemical dependency, which, if you like dip, not a problem. I don't consider myself addicted, because I love dip. Once I stop liking dip and I want to give it up, but I can't, I feel like I always need it, that's addiction. He said bad because it causes health problems. Again, that's hitting on, if you take care of yourself, it greatly decreases the health problems that you can get. Some of those health problems he brings up is a lot of the things he brings up are all related to each other. He brings up people who have lost their jaws. That's in very extreme cases. that people have lost their jaws. And that's not going to happen to everybody. It can happen to some people. I'm not going to say that there's not a chance that that can happen, but it's not going to happen to everybody. Cancer. That kind of goes back to the lost jaw. If you lose your jaw from dip, it's because of cancer. And like I said in my one video in response to another guy, 90% of oral cancer cases in America come from smokers because it sticks to your mouth more. There's way more carcinogens in cigarettes than there are in dip. And I'll get to that in a second because he brought something out that's just completely false. There's a book called, and I brought this up in that one video too, it's called How Smokeless Tobacco Can Save Your Life. Look it up. It's a great book. It's written by an oral pathologist, and it goes through everything that people misunderstand about smokeless tobacco. He brings up you can get leukoplakia. Okay, I gotta slow down. Leukoplakia is like white patches in your mouth. And yes, you can get leukoplakia. Leukoplakia is not dangerous unless it's cancerous. Yes, it can be cancerous. But a lot of dippers get leukoplakia and it's not nothing. Now, if you do get leukoplakia, go see a doctor and have him tell you. Don't just write it off because it can lead to something, but it takes a long time for you to get leukoplakia. I know guys that have been dipping 15 years and don't have leukoplakia. Now, about carcinogens that I wanted to hit on, in his video, he says smokeless tobacco has over 2,000 carcinogens in it. I looked it up on the National Cancer Society, cancer.gov. Smokeless tobacco has about 28 carcinogens. That's it. 28. I don't know where he got his facts, but they're way off. The next thing he hit on was the cost adds up. Okay. Yeah. If you buy something regularly, the cost is going to add up. Over a lifetime, you could spend over $1 million on dip. Over a lifetime, you're going to spend more than that on video games or, house payments or TV payments or whatever. Everything you buy, the cost adds up. So, people buy soda. Soda's bad for you. The cost of that adds up. It's cheap in the long run. It's cheap in the short run, but in the long run, you're spending a lot of money on soda if you buy soda every day. So basically, yeah, the cost adds up, but come on, that's just everything adds up. Pretty much the last thing he really hit on was addiction. Is that you get addicted to it. That's one of the problems with dip. I don't think I've ever met anybody who dipped or smoked who said, wow, when I started dipping or smoking, I never knew you could get addicted to it. Because, let's see, does it have it on this one? On these cans, thank you Obama and the government, warning, smokeless tobacco is addictive. Is addictive. It says it right on the freaking can. If you don't know that this is addictive when it says it right on the freaking can, someone needs to smack you in the face with it. But you guys know my views on addiction. If you enjoy it, it's not addiction. That's pretty much all he hit on. I feel like the review, the whole video was just ludicrous, to say the least. If you're a dipper, don't let these videos discourage you from dipping. Unless you really don't want to dip, then quit dipping. If you like dipping, then keep dipping. We're all going to die someday. But yeah, that was that video. I just figured I'd do a video response because I had nothing to do, but I wanted to make a video on Copenhagen Black, and I couldn't fit Copenhagen Black just into 10 minutes. So, but yeah, as far as Copenhagen Black goes, I've had it in for a little while now. The flavor does start to diminish pretty quickly. And it's a lot harder to keep packed in your mouth. Of course, that could be just me, because if you guys notice in my videos, I'm constantly moving it back and forth. That actually started because my gums started to hurt because I dipped like 6 times a day on the same spot. And eventually, because I dip wintergreen, one of the harshest things you can dip. Excuse me. Eventually, it's going to hurt your gums. That's just how it goes. You can keep anything on your lip for a long period of time, and eventually it's going to hurt your gums. It's not the dip itself that hurts your gums or recedes your gums or anything like that. It's the salt and the sugar in the dip. But I mean, it's not terrible. It's not something I would dip every day because I'm a Copenhagen wintergreen kind of guy. I would give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, it's good. I'm just not a natural kind of person. I don't mind natural dips now and then. I'll dip natural when I want to give my gums a break, because natural dips are the least harsh things on your gums. They will, if your gums hurt, switch to a natural because it'll help. You can also switch to snus, which is, I mean, snus is good, but it takes a lot more to get the buzz unless you get real snus. American snus is a lot weaker than Swedish snus. But yeah, switch. I mean, this is good if you want to give your gums a break, but I wouldn't dip it every day unless my gums were hurting. What else was I gonna say? What was I gonna freaking say? I had something lined up to say about this. Other than, I mean, the only problem I really have with this is it says long cut, but it's more of like a medium cut, I think. I don't know, unless I just got a bad batch or something. It's hard to stay packed. It doesn't pinch very good for me. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have a different experience, comment. I'm happy to hear it. I'll be happy to talk to you, whatever. But yeah, I just want to make a video response to that guy's video because I don't think he really knew what he was talking about when he got on there. If you're gonna make a video like that, if you're gonna make a video like anything, do your research. Do your research, because if people look you up and you haven't done your research, you're gonna look like an idiot. Which this guy looks like an idiot because he didn't do his research, and he's just spouting off facts that he thinks is right. Which I know we all do. I mean, I'll spout off facts in a casual conversation that I think are right, but they might not be. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Copenhagen Black and that. Let's see, fantasy football. I lost by 2 points this week. He was beat. The guy I was up against was beating me by 5 points. I had Hakeem Nicks that was supposed to bring in the win for me, but Hakeem Nicks couldn't seem to get the ball this week. I don't know. He got like 2 points, and I lost by 2 points. So it was ridiculous. He hasn't been doing very well though. But yeah. I'll probably, if you guys want to check out my Vine, I'm probably gonna be posting some videos on it soon. I gotta go in for a job interview tomorrow for Sherwin-Williams Paint. I'll probably be making Vines on the way there, on the way back, or whatever. Check me out. I'll have the link in the description and everything. I have a Twitter now. I'll have the link there. Go follow me. Like, subscribe this video. I'll have my Instagram down there. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah. Keep on dipping. Do your research and everything. Copenhagen Black, not terrible. 3 out of 5. If you like a natural dip or a bourbon, or if you liked Cope whiskey, I would recommend this. So, thanks guys for listening. See you guys later.